The Cherry Creek Arts Festival is celebrating 20 years of bringing world-class art to the people. The award-winning street festival is a 4th of July weekend tradition in our area. And this year, it is honoring some distinguished patrons who are pillars of Denver's cultural community. Among them, our guest, who is an artist that you'll recognize. He's a treasure for the Arts Festival. He was there at the beginning of the Cherry Creek Arts Festival. This is Emanuel Martinez. Nice to see you again, Emanuel.
Good to see you, Bertha.
It is such a pleasure to run into you occasionally, and we just really hold you in high regard for a lot of things, but especially because of that first poster for the Cherry Creek Arts Festival. The festival is known for its poster art, and you have the distinction of having designed the first one.
Yeah, yes, it was a piece that I thought would kind of depict the energy that I anticipated at the festival, because I did it just before the first festival, and needless to say, it's become a very national and international event, and I was very honored and pleased, especially of how the sales went on this particular poster, because the edition was sold out quite a few years ago. So.
And when you look back and look at this poster and consider how the Cherry Creek Arts Festival has just exploded in popularity and contribution to our community, how do you feel about having designed that first poster?
Oh, well, I feel very good about it, and I have had a lot of very positive feedback as a result of designing this, and it was actually a turning point. It influenced some of my other future works thereafter. So it was definitely an experience that was very effective, and in my career as not only as a painter but a muralist, because I've used similar type concepts in a lot of my murals.
And we're going to see you on Friday night at the Cherry Creek Arts Festival Gala. You'll be among the distinguished patrons who will be honored and recognized. And I understand there's a handful of tickets left if any of you would like to come to the gala and actually meet Emanuel.
Yeah, there's very few. I think it's under 10, the amount of tickets that are available right now. So I would urge anybody interested in going to get them quick, because they're really getting sold out. And,
they are.
And it's going to be a very exciting event.
It is always
really
a fun time.
Forward.
And Emanuel, you're known for your paintings, but also your sculptures are very popular. And thank you for donating this to the Cherry Creek Arts Festival auction. Tell us about this sculpture.
This sculpture is called La Semilla, which means the seed in Spanish, and it's it's an artwork where you have two hands emerging out of the seed and creating life, the mother and child. And it's a sculpture that's very uplifting, and it's casted in a resin and gypsum mix, and it's a work that I've casted in bronze also. So it's something I think that would be very inspiring and a good piece for anybody's collection. It could be either put inside or outside.
And the semilla means the seed.
The seed.
And actually, people can see.
Kind of like a pod.
Yeah. And this is a popular image that I've seen in Hispanic art. And this sculpture actually can be viewed in the bronze in a Greeley Park.
Yes. The Greeley commissioned me to do that. They purchased a piece for the park. And originally, I was going to do this 12 feet high, but in Loveland. But it was a kind of a project, that for a park, and they kind of downsized and it landed up in Greeley. But it is I think a very inspiring piece, and that's what I try to do in most of my work. Is
you do inspire. You do inspire and uplift a lot of people, Emanuel, and people can bid on this on the online auction on cherrycreeksauction.org, and if you don't have a chance to write that down, we do have a link to it on our website, thedenverchannel.com, and people can see Emanuel and other featured artists at the gala and see them in person at the festival. You'll find them at 2nd and St. Paul on Saturday through Sunday. And if you'd like to check out the art auction, we do have a link on thedenverchannel.com, of course, as I mentioned. Click on that big red TV button. Thank you, Emanuel.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you here. And we're going to send it back now to Anna.
Love that sculpture. Thank you both.